Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. Last time we left off, we actually recreated this haunted house using the little thief, because there's no way we can actually go in there physically, because Ernest is being kind of he's being rude, and he doesn't want us in there, so it was the only way we can do it. And through inputting some data, we came to some conclusions here and there, but still not done yet. So now we put in information that this actually was a doll back here. But then that doesn't make sense if this really was a proto badger then. So it's a little weird. But let's go ahead and examine this doll then. Let's just try hold it. Well, really nothing. Let's just examine it. This blue badger is just a doll for use in the haunted house. I bet the one who killed this blue badger was the bad badger, right? According to the Blue Badger Bible, it says that they're each other's worst enemy. All because one's an ally of justice and the other is a vile criminal with a gun? Perhaps they were just destined to battle each other. Except the steel samurai and the evil magistrate. Oh, Edgeworth, we all know that you're a fake... Well, you're a hidden Steel Samurai fan. But, you know what? Wait a minute. Looking at that Blue Badger Bible again, something seems off. Let me just get this real quick. Alright guys, I found something. Look at the belt of the Blue Badger on the top there. But look at it on this Bible. Why is it reversed? Something's not right here. And we're going to go ahead and present that Bible because it just doesn't match up. Hold on a second here. There's something wrong with this Blue Badger. Huh? Like what? The way the belt is on him is opposite of how it should be. Did you make a mistake? That can't be. I inputted the image data exactly as it is in the pamphlet. So then, why is the Blue Badger just up in reverse? Right. That is weird. Anything else we can examine? Oh, a mirror. When you take a look around, it almost feels like a house of mirrors. Indeed. Who has ever heard of this many mirrors inside a haunted house before? Well, at least we know this is a real crime scene thanks to these mirror shards. Yeah, that's true. Hey, wait! These shards! There's something different about them. Oh? The ones we found earlier are thicker than the shards from these mirrors on this wall. And look, there's some sort of design on the back. The pieces from that costume are certainly different from the other mirrors. What does this mean? Could it be that our pieces are not pieces of these mirrors? Huh. Oh, wait a minute here. I don't think... Wait, I think it's time for logic. If I can get it. Logic time, there we go. Let's see here. It could be it's reversed because of a mirror. Mirrors tend to reverse things, right? That seems like one of the things we can actually connect anyway, so let's go with that. Okay, do you remember what you said earlier? What I said earlier about what? About how this building might as well have been a house of mirrors? A house of mirrors? Oh! That would explain the reversed or mirror image! Yes, this Blue Badger might be nothing more than the reflected image of a real one. Then was the Blue Badger you saw just a reflection? When I looked down this hall, I thought it was perfectly straight. However, if there was a mirror... Oh, then it would actually form an L shape, right? Precisely. I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black, and there was a beam in the way that obstructed my view of the other hallway. Wait, but why build this place like that? It sounds pretty pointless to me. Okay, this house is just another attraction at an amusement park. Create a mirror wall for a very specific purpose, one I can point out to you. This was the reason they built a mirror wall. And I believe it's because of this, Oh, where the hell is it? Where the hell go? the whole pamphlet. There, oh my god, was the last one. First one, I mean, literally, you know what I mean. One of the pamphlet, this guy talks about the disappearing badger, and that's how they do it. Magic is all illusion, guys. Magic's not really real. It can be amazing, but not really, really real. As it's written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction is the mystery of the disappearing badger. You mean they built the mirror for that trick alone? But you say you saw the badger, so it was definitely still there. That was true at the time. However, doing this allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in a flash by easily moving, not the blue badger or dimming the lights, but actually moving the mirror wall. To remove a reflected image, simply you move the mirror. First, the mirror was constructed so that it could be moved. Then beyond where a mirror was, an empty hallway had to be created. Oh, so when they wanted people to see the blue badger, they would open the mirror. And when they wanted to hide it, they simply had to close it again. This explains why the other side of these fragments have design on them. Ah, and if the pattern is the same as the other walls in this hallway, then when the mirror's closed, it will blend in with the rest of the walls. This is the mirror trick that the haunted house employs. And this also proves the existence of a hiding place for the culprit. Huh? How so? Think about it, Kate. There's a place that was outside my field of vision. The culprit kept out of sight by hiding here. And once again, this would be here, which is behind the mirror. So, a perfect hiding spot, because he wouldn't be able to see it. There was a very large blind spot where one I could not see beyond, and it was here. If my assailant hid on the other side of the movable mirror, then you wouldn't be able to see him. He didn't even need to do anything to the Blue Badger doll. Exactly. All he had to do was wait for me on the other side of the mirror. Wait, hold on. I just thought of something. Yes? Well, shouldn't the mirror wall be broken right now in reality? Since we have a few shards of it, we can probably assume it is. Yes, most definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? Since we found these inside the victim's costume, that would mean that the victim was there when the mirror was broken. Wait, that sound. Oh, wow. That sound I heard was most definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Hey, I'd like you to input some new information. Don't scare me like that! Sorry, but I need you to recreate something for me. Sure, whatever you need. So what do you need anyway? If you could first recreate this hallway just before I enter the dining room. You got it! Alright, change this up a little bit. And now... Okay, there's that movable wall. Now this. I believe this is how it was right before I entered the dining room. Although, at the time I thought it was but a single straight hallway. And then I went inside. It was a sound, it was around then that I heard the sound of a mirror shattering. You heard what? Then? Yes, I believe it was then the mirror was broken. Okay, so then when you stepped outside into the hallway again, the mirror wall should no longer exist. Okay, please recreate that. Got it! Oh, I think we're getting close. And now... Wait, both the mirror gone and the culprit lost his hiding spot. So, where did he go in his proto-badger suit, Mr. Edgeworth? That's easy enough. With the mirror gone, he simply hid himself in a branch hallway. I think this about wraps it up. Looks like we finally solved everything! No, not yet. An even larger contradiction has now reared its head. Huh? Perhaps you did not notice, but this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. The inconsistency between what I saw and the recreation lies... I believe right here, because he still saw something at the very end here. After he left the dining hall, so... that is a little weird. Okay, take a good look at the end of the hall. Oh, there's no Blue Badger there! Exactly. The blue badger that I saw in reality is not here. This is the final point on this long chain of logic. The last remaining contradiction. Oh, okay. I guess we're done there. So let me get this straight. When you came out of the dining room, you saw a badger, right? And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Who or what do you suppose it was? I believe this is the real identity of our mystery badger. And I believe simply enough, it could be the victim's costume.
Take that!
The badger I saw was, in actuality, the dead victim's body! Ugh! What? Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is my final decisive piece of evidence. The murder happened in the hallway of the haunted house at the time of the drop-off. And you can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death for Mr. Deacon. No! Maybe it was due to their fighting, or perhaps it was a life-shattering bullet. But no matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror was broken. Ha! You were in the house at the time, right? Are you telling me you missed the sound of a gunshot? There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time. All for theatrics, I assume. The gunshot must have blended right in. Oh, jeez. Now then, I'd like you to recall something for me. Who was it that was with the victim at the haunted house? Ugh! Who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim with his gun and use it on him? Ugh! It was you, Lance Amano! And? There we go. The hell's going on? Is he crying or... I'm sorry! Aww. We just say he was sorry, but... it doesn't act like he didn't do it. It's not like I had a choice. Oliver turned on me all of a sudden. He snapped and turned violent right after I hung up with you. He shoved me to the ground, straddled me. Straddled, whatever. I fell back as hard as I could, grabbed his gun, and I shot him. The bullet must have went through his body and shattered the mirror. If I hadn't taken his gun and shot him first, I would have been the one you found. He's a hardened criminal. He escaped from jail. See? That's justified self-defense. My boy was only trying to protect himself. That remains to be seen and will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I leave the rest to you. As if you were the one in charge around here. Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight. Wait, I had nothing to do with the murder. The only person you should be arresting is Lance. Dad! Oh, and he fainted. Sorry, but you're not slipping away that easily, Mr. Ernest Amano. You tampered with the evidence so that you could cover for your son. What a great dad you are, willing to risk it all. Truly touching. Ugh. By the way, do you know why I'm really here? How could I possibly know an answer to such an asinine question? You wound me. I came all this way from across the sea just to see you, you know. You came to see... me? What's that supposed to mean? I have a few things to ask you, Mr. Amano, about a case from 10 years ago. A case from 10 years ago? Oh, what's the name that you use here for that case? Shi-na! It's known as the KG-8 incident. The KG-8 incident? Oh, so you remember it. Good. Now you recall that the trigger in that case was the Amano Group scandal. Specifically, the charge of an internal smuggling ring. Smuggling. There's that word again. At the time, the person that was arrested as a ringleader was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin Devore. Father! Even though you pushed the crime onto your then-secretary, Mr. Devore, I always suspected you were involved in the smuggling ring, Mr. Amano. Mr. Devore was arrested in place of you, which is why when he broke out, you hid him from the police, right? You hid him in exchange for his silence on your dirty little secret. No! Please calm down. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Pretend to be ignorant all you want. we're taking you down to the precinct anyway for a nice, long chat. Who's this? What the? Who the heck was that? What the hell? Hold on. I'll take him down to the precinct if you don't mind. And who the heck are you? I'm Jacques Portsman, and I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Oh, Jacques, thank goodness you're here. Don't jerk me around. This is an Interpol case, so keep your paws off my suspect. Sorry, but I can't comply. I've got the backing of the prosecutor's office. See, in this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court. So if you could please cooperate with me here, that'd be great. Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? Sorry, but I hate prosecutors. A whole lot of you. And isn't that Buddy Faith? Guys, arrest the two suspects. Sir! Oh, I almost forgot. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, is it? I'd like to thank you. Thank me? Yeah, for working so hard to fulfill my goal. Hey, is there any way to thank someone? And what the heck is that supposed to mean? You were so relentless with Lance that you forced Ernest to tamper with the evidence. Thanks to that, I finally had a legitimate reason to arrest him. So, how does it feel to bite the hand that feeds you? The hand that feeds me? I'm not sure I follow. It's no use pretending with me. You're the one, right? You're the corrupt prosecutor that's working Mr. Amano on the smuggling ring, right? No, I would never do such a thing. What the hell? Our intel's never wrong! In your prosecutor's office, there's definitely someone working with the ring. So Agent Lang suspected my relation to Mr. Amano. That must be the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude. On top of that, your mentor was meant for Von Karma, right? There were non-stop rumors flying around about forged evidence of that guy. You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors, too, are you? The courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed. Well, don't worry. It's not only you. The whole lot of you can't be trusted. A prosecutor who never lost in 40 years? Every defendant must be found guilty? Fueled by those ideas, is it any wonder that courts produce nothing but falsities and lies? It would seem that this disdain extends beyond that just me. Prosecutors, of courts. Why is this man so angry with us all? Rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. So don't you forget it! Please, wait! Agent Shi-na, why does Agent Lang hate all prosecutors so? Lang is the head of the long-honored House of Lang and Zhangfa. The heads of all police-related divisions in that country were of Lang blood. Were? What do you mean by that? Aren't they still? They were revered, but that was long ago. They don't hold that sort of sway anymore, and it was all because of the courts. How can that be? A prosecutor once withheld it and tampered with evidence one of the Lang detectives found. That evidence purity was tarnished and cost the Lang family its honor and trust. But not all prosecutors are like that. Even so, Lang will never respect his court again, or any prosecutor. So Agent Lang is a man who hates all courts and is unwilling to forgive prosecutors. Man, what a piece of work that guy is. Come on, Jim, we better catch up. Yeah. We still gotta deliver that thing to the old man after all. Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrapped up and headed home ourselves. Yeah, are you going home too, Mr. Edgeworth? No, I've done nothing but be entangled one mess after another since my return. If it's alright with you, can you drop me off at my office? No problem, sir. Excuse me. Yes? What is it? Thank you very much. It's okay. No need to thank me, pal. Just doing my job as a detective. I guess I was fooled pretty badly by Lance. Oh, cruel fate. What's a woman to do when she's been hurt by the one she loves? And to think I never realized my father was right there. I never said anything to him. I knew it. I'm a failure! Oh, there she goes again talking to herself. Lauren, I wonder if you know why your father participated in the kidnapping. No, I have no idea. Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance, which means that from the beginning he had no interest in the staged self-abduction. Wait, then why did he? I believe it was because of your presence, Lauren. Me? Lance realized that the two of you were related, which is why he used you as a hostage to coerce Mr. DeVory into cooperating. Father! As a felon, he could not tell you of his real relation to you. However, as the Amano family butler at the very least, he was able to watch over you. It was all he could do, but that was the shape of his overflowing love for you. Go on, speak your mind. That is... Thank you very much. You're welcome. Although, there is no need to thank me. Oh, no, Lauren, stop. I mean, this man's so much older than you. Oh, jeez. It looks like you've been completely stolen her away, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to go, sir! Your technique is way beyond the level of a great thief. What are you going on about now? Wow, your deducing skills may be sound, but you have no street smarts. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. Yeah, I mean, he still hasn't figured out who I am at all. What? If you haven't remembered in all this time, I guess I'm just gonna have to say it. This isn't the first time we've met, you know. What do you mean, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, how do you know this girl? Looks like you totally forgot me too, Gummy. Gummy? Now I'm at a loss of words here. Here, maybe this will jog your memories. I promised I return to you one day, remember? That single piece of cloth took me back, far into my past, to that fateful day 7 years ago, when I first met the then-child Kay, Detective Gumshoe. This is gonna be good. But yeah, I totally forgot this turnabout, the kidnap turnabout happened before the first case in the game. I'm getting confused here. I don't know why I thought, yeah, the first case happened. Then he said, yeah, the events leading up to that point will happen. I just didn't realize that it kept going on. I thought it was just, okay, the airplane, and then, okay, back to the office. But, oh, geez. You know, like I said, it's been a little while since I played this. But now it seems that right after the case revolving the kidnapping, he went back to the office, which led to the first case of the game. So, there you go. But yeah, so next time, guys, we're actually going to go on to the 4th episode in this game, Turnabout Reminisce, which, as you said, we're going to go back yet again, 7 years ago. It's that fateful day where he met Kay and Gumshoe. So that should be very interesting. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. I'll see you guys later.